what's your mindset seeing some of these guys that you probably bust they fucking ass, probably about to be lottery picks? How is that? Does that play any part? Is it one of those I'm gonna have to show you better I can tell you, or is it just
Nah,
whatever?
cause it's like, truth, bro. Everybody deserve like all of them. They deserve it. You feel me? Like just cause I bust somebody ass, that might not mean that they don't deserve it. Just you
Yeah.
feel me? But it's like I'm also supportive. Like I'm also supportive. Like too. You feel me? The ones that I still got to compete against and stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So who are they talking about? Scoot Henderson, Jared McCain, Rob Dillingham, Paulo Banquero. Those are just some of the names of guys Mikey Williams played in high school and held his own against, who are obviously now in the NBA. Bro, two of the players I just named were both in Mikey's graduating class. You know, the high school class of 2023. And as y'all seen in the clip just now, Mikey Williams was expected to be right alongside them getting drafted just a couple months ago. However, as we all know, his college basketball experience was very much delayed by some unfortunate and really just dumb decisions. But in the same breath, that's exactly why his current status, where he's set to play for UCF in about a month or two, now feels long overdue. I mean, let's be real. I don't think there's a more highly anticipated player out there ahead of the upcoming college basketball season. I mean, yeah, we've got the Cooper Flags of the world. He's received plenty of hype. I mean, many people expect him to be a top lottery pick, if not the first pick in the 2025 NBA draft, right? But even still, when you think about the hype a player like Mikey has had since he entered high school, and then the fact that the chance to see him play in college has been prolonged, I mean, it's just past due. The time to see him in action. And now that college basketball is right around the corner, why not talk about it? So yeah, in today's video, we're going to get into exactly why this upcoming season for Mikey might just be huge, and why I honestly believe he might just go off. So yeah, bro, y'all go ahead and let me know in the comments. What do you think about Mikey? Will he show out this year? Why not? And yeah, man, really quick before I go any further, what's up, YouTube? Plug Speaks. Back with another video. If you're new, first of all, welcome. Go ahead and sub. Also like the video if you enjoy. I upload quality basketball content and about to up the pace with these vids as we get closer to hoop season. And yeah, bro, we're on the grind for 5K, so I would most of def appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all. But yeah, back to the video. Now, just by y'all clicking on this video, I'm sure y'all are well aware of who Mikey is and at least pretty familiar with the hype he used to have. So I won't talk too much on what he did in high school, you feel me? But I will say, just looking at Mikey's situation ahead of the upcoming season, it's pretty interesting because we're getting ready to see Mikey in a position that he's never experienced in high school as far as I'm aware. And I'm not talking about his literal position like being the point guard or the two guard. Nah, I'm talking about not being the first option. And to be completely honest, potentially not even starting for some of the season. And I mean, if that sounds crazy to anyone, I get it. I mean, yeah, Mikey's a former 5-star, major ballers life hype, millions of views and mixtapes on the internet, the whole spiel, right? However, as we've seen time and time again, specifically with former Jelly fan members, bro, none of that really matters in D1 basketball. At the next level, players are pretty much forced to show they bring more than the fancy moves, you know, the hey and the scoring. And for Mikey, that may not even be that much of a challenge because for the most part, he fits the build, you know, 6'2", athletic. He's played several guys that are now pro, you know, he can play the game, but it's important to take into account the situation he's actually entering. Listen, I know UCF is no Duke, it's no UNC, it's not one of those schools that people just gonna casually pay attention to. But make no mistake, UCF is not void of talent. There's a strong chance Mikey will have to earn a starting spot on the squad. Look, I did my homework, I did a little bit of research, and you see, the UCF Knights' top 2 leading scorers last year both happen to be guards and both happen to be seniors, Jalen Sellers and Darius Johnson. Look, it's highly unlikely that their starting spots are not guaranteed coming into the season. And I mean, it's like, duh, why wouldn't it be? They're both very capable players that have spent their whole D1 careers at UCF. And to be honest, the whole guard situation at UCF right now is kind of silly, bro. I mean, beyond Mikey, UCF has Dior Johnson coming in, another former 4-star high school star talent that many may assume will start, who honestly probably will not. And now I don't know who it was on UCF's coaching staff that thought it would be a great idea to recruit most of their talent in the guard position, because nobody's out here running 3 guards in a lineup at the same time. That's insanity. And so that just begs the question of, how will the minutes be dispersed? And while obviously, me personally, I can guarantee that answer, I don't even really think that Mikey needs to start to make some noise. And I know just looking at the title, it's like, what am I talking about? I'm saying he gonna go off. How he gonna do that if he doesn't start? Well, to that, my answer is very simple. Y'all better look up Rob Dillingham. He's a major part of my reasoning behind this. You see, if you're unaware, Rob Dillingham started in just one game, uno, for Kentucky last season, and averaged just 23 minutes. And yet, that man still went lottery in the 2024 NBA draft. And honestly, he went into the draft with many people thinking he was gonna go top 5. Now, how did he do this? It's simple. Bro went crazy in the 6-man role he was given. Really just working with the minutes he had. And I mean, it's no secret that he's an electric scorer. And there was just several instances in which bro was just clearly head and shoulders above his peers. The man shot 44% from 3 in college. We're talking about some ridiculous efficiency. And if you watch at least one Rob highlight tape, you know his threes are not your usual high percentage shots. You feel me? He's not PJ Tucker in the corner, Derek Fisher in the corner from 3. No offense to those guys, but man, Rob be taking those deep, off the dribble, contested shots. And clearly, I mean, NBA scouts, they recognized his talents regardless of whether he was starting or not, and they moved accordingly. So yeah, it really ain't that much behind it. I think Mikey could thrive and will thrive if given a similar role, you know, coming off the bench, but still finishing games with strong fourth quarter minutes and just cooking up. Because man, unless it's something I don't know, looking at the roster, I really hope they don't force it with a 3-guard lineup. I mean, that'd be wild. From what I've seen, they all need the ball a good amount to really play their best. And it would just, man, it would not be pretty, because the best way I can describe Mikey's game, right? He's a combo guard. You know, he can definitely pass a bit, play make, get his teammates involved, but he really needs the rock to get busy and simply score. He's explosive, shows no fear when driving, quick off the dribble into those pull-ups. Basically everything you want in the modern day point guard to be successful. And that's the main reason I think he'll make some noise. You also got to think about how long he's been out. I don't care who you are. You set out a whole season, you see your peers that you played in high school, some of which you went off against, getting drafted in the NBA. That's going to put a chip on your shoulder. Now, although it was by his own dumb decisions and wrongdoing, regardless, it's going to put a chip on your shoulder. The clip I included to start this video lays it out clearly. The man seems humble with it, but he feels like he's supposed to be right there with him. With all those names I mentioned, and in due time, we will see. But yeah, I won't drag this out too long, man. Y'all let me know in the comments, bro. Do you believe Mikey will make noise in his first NCAA season? And most importantly, will he get the minutes he needs? Why not? Like, we can't overlook it, bro. There's plenty of examples of guys going to schools, and it's just not the right fit. Off the top of my head, Javon Quinterly, bro went to Villanova, and they did that man in the worst way. So yeah, again, let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all watching, man. Like the sub, share, sub if new, all of that. I'll see y'all on the next one, and I'm out.